relaxing day. Dora looks for Boots using her binoculars that Abuela gave her as a present. Boots was up in the tree and waves to Dora and me. Boots swings down to Dora and hugs her. Suddenly, they hear a distressed meow, meow, meow. Dora heard someone in trouble. She looks at the binoculars and sees Baby Jaguar stuck in the tree, hanging by his itty-bitty paws off the edge of the branch. But then, Dora heard someone else who's in trouble. Dora looked through the binoculars and saw that Issa fell into the big sandhole, and she couldn't get out of there because it was too slippery. All of a sudden, Dora and Boots saw someone else in trouble. Dora and Boots go, uh-oh. Dora looked through the binoculars and saw Benny in his hot air balloon. Benny's balloon had a hole in it and it popped up by a sharp object and it was collapsed. Benny and his balloon landed on top of the gooey geezer and there was sticky pink goo all around him. This has been a catastrophe. Dora and Boots had to rescue Baby Jaguar, Issa, and Benny, but they weren't sure who to save first. Baby Jaguar meowed out loud. Dora gasped and saw the branch Baby Jaguar was hanging on off his little paws. Was about to break apart and was about to fall into the pickers and thorns. Dora screams, and then she and Boots figure out that Baby Jaguar should be rescued first, if they're going to do what Diego did. So Dora and Boots had to run as fast as they can, but they couldn't make it to Baby Jaguar. Dora and Boots had to find a quick route so they can rescue Baby Jaguar. They had to find a secret shortcut. Boots panics and asks, how do we find a secret shortcut? Dora stops him and knows a trick to calm Boots down by taking a deep breath to relax. Dora and Boots asks Matt for assistance. He tells them that the door's secret shortcut was behind a bush. He says that Dora and Boots had to clap their hands to make it appear. A fiesta sure showed a demonstration of how this is done. I then tell this to Dora and Boots and they clap their hands, and soon the bush is split in half and the blue door opens up high. Dora and Boots sees a secret shortcut passageway, and it took them straight to Baby Jaguar. Baby Jaguar gets scared, and Dora saw that he was slipping. Dora and I think bravely, and Boots panics again, and know that Baby Jaguar will fall into the pickers and thorns if they don't find a safe way to rescue him. Dora calms Boots down by taking a deep breath to relax. Dora had a plan on how they can rescue Baby Jaguar. There's two pictures. One picture had Dora and Boots catching Baby Jaguar with a net, and the other picture had Dora and Boots getting the net out of a backpack. The first thing they had to do was get the net out of the backpack, and then they had to catch Baby Jaguar with the net. Now that Dora and Boots had a plan, they had to do the plan in the correct order. Dora and Boots get the net out of the backpack, and then Dora catches the net. Baby Jaguar can't hold on much longer. Dora and Boots have to run to Baby Jaguar. They held the net out and reached up, and then, as the branches broke, Dora and Boots caught Baby Jaguar in the net. I tell Baby Jaguar that Diego and his parents would have been very proud of his cousin Dora for rescuing him, as she would not be an explorer, but she'll also be a new animal rescue and a new title and work with him as cousins. Baby Jaguar is saved. Stage 1 complete. But Benny and Issa were still in trouble. Issa still can't get out of the big sand hole, and Benny was still stuck on top of the gooey geezer as it's almost going to erupt. Dora, Boots, and Baby Jaguar had to figure out who to save next. Suddenly, the evil sand ants started coming. Issa sees them and screams, ah! Dora, Boots, and Baby Jaguar had to save Issa. And next, Dora, Boots, and Baby Jaguar used a bicycle built for two with a basket in the front. Baby Jaguar rode in the basket. Boots sat in the front of the bike, and Dora sat in the back. Dora bike helmets and pedals to the big sand hole. The evil sand ants started to approach Issa and attack her. Baby Jaguar started to the ground. I started to think more bravely of another plan to save Issa while Boots saw the bad sand ants as he panicked. Dora had to calm down. Boots and Baby Jaguar took a deep breath and a deep breath out. Dora had a plan on how they can rescue Issa, who's stuck in the big sand hole. There were 3 pictures. The first picture had Dora and Boots putting the ladder down the hole. The second picture had Issa out of the big sand hole, and the third picture had Dora and Boots getting the ladder out of the backpack. Dora and Boots began their plan by getting the ladder out of the backpack. Next thing Dora and Boots had to do was put the ladder down the hole, and then Issa was out of the big sand hole. After organizing the pictures to the second plan, Dora and Boots had to actually do the plan by getting up the ladder from backpack. Now they put the ladder down the hole. Issa had to climb up the ladder fast. Issa climbs up faster up the ladder, and in no time, Issa was out of the big sand hole. The big sand ants go, oh, and they grumble away into the big sand hole. Issa was saved just in time. Stage 2 complete. They were about to celebrate, but there was no time for victory yet because there's life at stake, and it means Benny's the last animal being in trouble. Dora shouts Benny's name, and she looks through the binoculars and sees the gooey geezer is getting ready to kerploosh. While erupting, Dora, Boots, Baby Jaguar, and Issa had to rescue Benny super fast. Took a deep breath and a deep breath out. After taking a deep breath, Dora, Boots, Baby Jaguar, and Issa started running on foot, but it wasn't fast enough. They need to go faster. Luckily, a rocket car speeds along. Tico was driving a new supersonic rocket car instead of his yellow car. Dora, Boots, and Issa, excluding Baby Jaguar, told him, because he cannot speak, told him para for stop. Perhaps another Spanish word of stop also says alto and or detente, respectively. Tico stops his rocket car, and Dora, Boots, Baby Jaguar, and Issa climbed inside. Issa sat up in front, Dora and Boots sat in the back, Baby Jaguar in a car seat. Tico had to press down all 5 levers to start his rocket car. After counting to 5 in Spanish, the rocket car went super fast through the forest. It even zoomed past Swiper. He spins like a tornado and gets dizzy because the rocket car is too fast. In no time, Tico drives Dora, Boots, Issa, and Baby Jaguar to Benny, who's still stuck on top of the gooey geezer. Suddenly, the ground started to shake. Benny was starting to shake. The gooey geezer was getting ready to erupt and go kerploosh. They had to rescue Benny from the gooey geezer. Issa couldn't reach him because there was too much sticky goo in the way. Benny gets scared and Carl, Boots, Baby Jaguar, and Issa got into a panic. Dora calmed them out by taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Dora had one more rescue plan on how they can rescue Benny the bull. There are 4 pictures, which means it'll take 4 steps to save Benny. The first picture had Dora putting Benny's balloon with a pump. The second picture had Dora putting sticky tape on the hole in the balloon. The third picture had Dora and Boots getting the sticky tape and pump from backpack. The fourth picture had Benny and his balloon out of the gooey geezer. Dora and Boots had to start their rescue plan by getting the pump and sticky tape out of backpack. Next thing they had to do is tape up the hole in the balloon with sticky tape. The third thing they had to do is pump up the balloon with lots of air with the pump. And finally, Benny and his balloon will float up and out of the gooey geezer. Benny knew that the gooey geezer is going to go kerploosh, so Dora and Boots not only had to be faster than fast, they go rescue Benny super fast. So Dora and Boots get out the sticky tape and the pump from backpack. Next they have to fix the hole in Benny's balloon with the sticky tape. Dora quickly puts 2 pieces of sticky tape on the hole in the balloon, forming an X. Dora was about to pump with the balloon when they heard Swiper the fox approaching. Dora, Boots, Benny, Issa, and Baby Jaguar stop Swiper. As Swiper walks away, his foot gets stuck in the goo. Swiper gets his foot out of the goo and makes tracks with his right foot as he walks away, saying, "Oh man, for a sticky predicament." Issa noticed the gooey geezer is getting ready to kerploosh. Benny suggested that Dora should pump it up the balloon now and quickly. Dora did so fast, and the balloon got filled up with lots of air. The balloon started to rise. Benny's balloon gets out of the goo, and the gooey geezer went kerploosh. Benny was saved at last. Dora and Boots saved all 3 of their friends. Now they're going to take Baby Jaguar back to his mother and Diego at the Animal Rescue Center. So they will tell her and Diego all about it, and they will be very interested and most impressed to hear of their super fast adventures.